And we are live. Here we go.
K-Pro Cow Powwow. K-Pro Cow Powwow wow. It's a K-Pro Cow Powwow wow. They want to find the treasure, they want to find it now. They are K-Pro and they are cow. They're going over it and over it and over it again. This treasure hunt created by Forrest Fenn. Sing it! K-Pro Cow Powwow. K-Pro Cow Powwow wow. It's the K-Pro Cow Powwow. Marion and Indy are what they're like, although their real names are Christy and Mike. Can they pin down the treasure? They just might. Tune in to find out Monday nights. K-Pro Cow Powwow. K-Pro Cow Powwow wow. It's the K-Pro Cow Powwow.
Okay, everybody, and we are live. It is Monday night, October 19th. K-Pro is back in the city of sin, Las Vegas. How you doing, K-Pro?
Hey, yeah, I just got in like 1 minute ago. So I am here.
That's
Hi,
why we're a
everybody.
little late. We're just a little late. That's all.
Tiny bit. I'd already gotten messages, so tiny bit. Our peeps want to know what, like, hey, are you okay when we even are a minute late?
Even a minute. Okay. All right. Just putting the link out there in a couple places.
Okay, well then I'll chit chat with you guys as he's doing
Okay.
that. So here is what's going on and what we're going to talk about tonight. I've asked Mike to maybe open the phone lines with any question. I don't know. We'll see if that happens or not.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Oh no, it's a terrible idea. It's an awful idea, but it is sure. Anyway, we'll see if we have time for that.
Detroit, hello.
All right. Later on, the phone lines will be open.
Okay. So one of the biggest questions I am getting, oh goodness, I have a dog that needs to go out. One of the things that we do need to talk about is World Series of Fenn. And yes, we're going to keep the name. People are like, you make millions off of that name. That's not fair. Forrest has passed. Yeah, we make nothing. But yes, it's a name, and it was named before, and Forrest loved the name, and it's going to be named that way. Sneaker butts. So we are going to talk about some things related. So those of you that are new to the hunt or haven't gone before, we're going to talk a little bit about World Series of Fenn. And then we're going to take some maybe open phone line questions. And then we did say that we were going to have a panel. That panel's bounced to Thursday. Family came first for some of our panelists and myself. Thank you, Captain Marvel. Yeah, I did. If you don't know, I've spent the last 3 days in Texas where my dad lives, and he's not doing well, but got a couple days. And here's something you guys want to hear. I'm a maverick. You know what happened? Because of stupid COVID, kids aren't allowed in, and my daughter was just barely not able to get in to visit her grandfather, who she is very, 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 very close with. And we kind of made it happen. And so she got his dying wish, he said, is to see her before he passes. And so she got some time. Little Sam Lazar's got some time. And so anyway, I want to thank everybody. So many nice
Good
messages.
for you and your father.
Sorry about that.
That's awful. You are just so insensitive, Mike.
We can't laugh at it. Jerry Stone says, I love it. World Series of Fenn sounds like fun. And it is a lot of fun, everybody.
Yeah. So, okay. I've obviously talked enough about my dad.
Nice.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, no, it was there. You teed it up. I hit it out of the park. Go ahead.
Mr. Sensitivity over here. Anyway, so I just wanted to thank everybody for the notes. I probably have 100 different messages from you and your situations, and just sending nice thoughts and letting me spew on my Facebook page. That'll be a memory a year from now. Anyway, so thank you. But we're back. We're back to the swing of things. And we've got to get to World Series of Fenn. We have some updates, not some others. We want to talk about the event in general, what to expect, kind of how the week goes. A lot of people think it's a poker tournament, and they're wrong. The poker tournament is one thing that goes on in a weekend of fun. So we're planning on, we can't talk about all those things yet, but we are planning a weekend of festivities. Right, Mike?
It's not just about the poker tournament. Oh, what happened there? Hang on a second.
I can make that much money in 5 seconds.
Right. It's not just about the poker tournament, but it's about the camaraderie. It's about the searches. And what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the GPS solve. And we're going to talk about, the thrill of the chase. And we're going to talk about some other treasure hunts. So it's going to be
and I heard the finders coming, and I heard the sources coming, and I heard all of Forest families coming, and I heard there's TV crews coming, and I heard the president of the United States is coming. And is any of that true, Mike?
We don't know. We do not know if any of that's true, but there will be a poker tournament, and there will be something to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You guys just make sure you get here. And that is January.
Have we ever made it for the Sunday event?
A hangover event. The 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. That is the weekend before the Super Bowl, if there is going to be a Super Bowl. And that weekend is pretty dead here in Vegas. So usually the flight's a little cheaper and the airfare is a little cheaper. So January 29, 30, 31, just get out here, and then we will have all the details.
We're talking details tonight. That's what we're doing, Mike.
Well, I mean, more details, concrete details. Right now, it's kind of in sand. It's not in concrete just yet.
Okay, so here's what normally happens. So first of all, I will be putting out a flyer, and that flyer will tell you the areas to stay. We don't know if it's going to be at Bally's or Flamingo. Bally's open, and that's usually where we have it. So those of you that know and love Bally's, right? Literally not even across the street, just next door is Flamingo. We actually stayed at Flamingo 2 years ago, even though the event was at Bally's. It's that close. It's stumbling distance, my friends. We don't know which one yet because we want to have it at Bally's, but Flamingo opened first, so they're already doing tournaments. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So we're talking to the two rooms right now and figuring that out. We should know what, Mike?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. So I don't know. Is there something going on? So that's going to be the location. So Las Vegas, come in on Thursday at least. Some of you may want to talk to me before you make plans, because you may need to be in a little bit sooner than that. But the official event, the event to be at, is going to kick off the World Series of Fenn on Friday evening. That's what we usually do. We're not doing a dinner. Sometimes we all meet up for dinner. And then I think last year was Fremont Street. This year, we're going to have an event on Friday night for all searchers to come. This is just optional if you want to come, but it's going to be for all searchers to come. We will announce that a little later when we have a little bit more definitive information. But right now, Friday night is going to be the kickoff. So special event.
Kickoff the special event.
Really? Well, if you think he's so handsome, then why don't you marry him?
Interesting. All right, everybody. So yeah, we'll have details when we have them, but you should come out here if you can make it. It'll be a fun weekend, whatever's going on. So come on out.
Wait, let's talk about the rest of it. So then on Saturday, normally speaking, we do a Saturday evening poker tournament. We have found when we do it in the evening, it goes well into the night and usually ends
1 o'clock
at 2 a.m.
And then the people that get knocked out early, they get tired of standing around, so they're already gone. Yeah.
Right. So we're working with the poker rooms now to make it maybe a 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock event. So earlier in the afternoon. So then we can finish by like 10 p.m. So then we can do a decent after party that's not just for the people that stay up until 3 a.m. So we will have some sort of breakfast. I will tell you, Mike and I typically don't make the breakfast. I don't think we've ever made a breakfast.
Breakfast at 2 p.m. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 3
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. And then we will do something where it's just going to be last year was an informal meetup at the food court. Everybody did different foods and whatever they wanted. And we made up really it's just socializing at that point. Mike, you have done in previous times the poker, learn how to play poker. What do you think? Are you going to do that this year?
Yeah, especially if we have a place where people could meet. Yeah, we could do that because we have the chips. You did bring all the poker sets back from Yellowstone, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I don't even know where they are, but yeah, we can do it. For anybody's like, well, I don't know how to play poker. It's easy. The dealers in the casino, they tell you, what your options are. It's pretty easy. But yeah, I could go for sure.
Yeah. So, and yes, we'll have a large venue available on that Saturday, I think, to have that.
Nomadic Madman says, are there any interesting treasure hunts in Las Vegas? Well, Vegas Die is going on right now, $2,500. That's here in Vegas. This is going to be the end of January. We hope the Great U.S. Treasure Hunt is still going on, which comes out at the end of this month. And maybe it's in Nevada or Vegas. We don't know yet because the book isn't out yet. And maybe even our Grand Adventure will be going on by then. I'm not saying it has something to do with Vegas, but it could. So, yeah, there could be a couple different reasons to come to Vegas for that weekend, for sure. So, yeah, it'll be a fun weekend, whatever happens. Nomadic Madman. Nice.
Okay. So, the big thing to know is you need to be here by Friday. I would, if I were you, I would be getting here Thursday. Sorry. Deal with the dog again. So I would be here Thursday evening, staying till Sunday. Sunday, typically someone other than Mike and I plans a breakfast. That doesn't happen for us until about noon. That's just how we roll. We're poker players.
John Woodward says, what's the payout for the tournament? So here's how it works. The casino runs their tournament like they normally do. So if the buy-in $65, the casino keeps like $15 or whatever. I don't know what the actual percentage is, but everything else gets paid out. So all I can tell you is last year we had about 79 players, somewhere around there. And the other thing is you can rebuy. If you get knocked out, you have the option to rebuy if you want. First place was $2,000 that Mr. Tony Hinman won, right? It was about $2,000 and they paid like 8 spots. I think I came in third and maybe it was $600 or something. So yeah, it's, it depends on how many people show up. That's what the prize pool is.
Yeah. But here's what we do. And we're planning to do it this year if we can get some people to donate a few items. So Bally's does the entire event for the cash. You pay them. Some people tried to pay us and it's like, no, you go pay them. They give you your ticket and then they pay you out. You deal with it per Nevada. That's why we don't need to pull a license, etc. Some people got mad at the first one we did after Operation Jamie because we didn't have a gaming permit. So that's why we're partnering with a casino.
Yeah, they handle the tournament. They handle all the money. You don't pay us. You show up in person on the day of and you pay in.
And you don't even need to tell us your real name. Your real name will be on that ticket though. But here's what we do during this tournament. At the end, we had about 10 items. And the person that came in first went over and picked the first item. And I think that was Tony Hennon. And he picked Copper Dan art. Copper Dan donated a beautiful piece. The second item, Forrest Fenn had donated. Matt Brewer had donated. I don't remember who donated. There was a variety of items. Mike, I think you got the
I got arrowhead. The arrowhead. I got Forrest Fenn's actual arrowhead from his collection. It was still there for third place. So what was picked on second?
I think it was.
I think first. Justin Posey. Oh, it was the original
illustration
from Too Far to Walk. That's right. Yeah, the original illustration from Too Far to Walk.
And then Birdie did the Matt Brewer
bracelet.
Yeah. And then it went there. It went from there. So we're going to try to get a few items donated. So not only will you get cash, those final couple of people will get something donated to them. We'll start taking donations. We're going to bundle them the way we want. We'll kind of try to make that its own little event itself. So just be aware.
It'll be a long weekend, Davio. So just get out here if you can. We'll actually have times and places as we get closer to the end of January, but just understand Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be searcher meetups everywhere. A poker tournament will be in there. There'll be other things. But if you guys want to donate anything for the poker tournament, email me, cowlazars@gmail.com. I just have to have it before that weekend. You can either bring it in person if you're coming, or you can mail it. But yeah, just reach out. Christy Fiorello says, I'm definitely coming.
Okay. Rudy Green asked, can you tell us the dates again? January 29th in my world is going to be a really important day, which is a Friday. The poker tournament is the next day on the 30th. And then the 31st is that Sunday. Indy asks, am I rooming with you? And I can tell you for part of that weekend, yes. But there's an important day in there that I can tell you I'm only going to be rooming with one person. And
No, seriously. If you think he's so handsome, go marry him.
Yeah, that's great. What? Ooh. All right. What? Benny Barbarino. What?
Yeah. So, okay. So the reason that we're bringing it up now is, Mike, are you taking RSVPs or am I? What did we decide at dinner?
Yeah.
tonight?
If you know you're coming, it would really help us out if you tell us. So email me at cowlazars@gmail.com. I'll take the reservations. That way we know how many for the poker tournament. That way we can know how many for a couple things that are going on that weekend. So yes, if you know you're coming, we want RSVPs for the weekend. And if you're coming, you really should play in the poker tournament, even if you've never played poker before, but that's your decision. RSVP for the weekend and RSVP for the poker tournament. Email me and let me know.
Well, and you don't need to email your real name. If you are the searcher, you can be the searcher and just say for two. How many are playing in the tournament? We're just trying to get an idea. 2 years ago at Flamingo, we got a pretty large suite. It was, I think, 1,200 square feet. We are planning for about 3,000 square feet of space needed for different people that might be coming from all over the country that Mike and I know that are really excited about this poker tournament or other things happening around this poker tournament.
That's right. So it's going to be a lot of fun, everybody. Make it fun. You know who makes it fun is you guys. If you guys all show up, I mean, think about it. We make it fun. So we know a lot of people who said they're going to be there, but to make it official and RSVP, email me. Cowlazars@gmail.com.
Well, and one of the biggest reasons why it's important is Bally's is a larger room than Flamingo. Flamingo might be only able to accommodate a certain amount. And we don't know what that is, 50, 60, 70, somewhere around there, depending on what the COVID guidelines are. And so if we have an RSVP list of over 100, we're going to know that Flamingo is not going to work for us. And we're going to make something else work very close by. If we know we only have 20 or 30, we know we don't have those issues, et cetera, et cetera. So there you go.
We will definitely get on the craps table. Nemo brought up the little craps situation. The blanket will be in full effect as well for luck. Everybody's going to rub it for luck. I might wear it like a toga.
No one is rubbing my blanket.
Yeah, but we had a lot of fun on the craps table and actually won a lot of money. So we need Amy Seeks, we need Nemo, we need Boomer Girl, and we need Cynthia. And this time we need Capro. We're all going to get on the craps table. Anybody else who wants to jump?
Well, and Nemo said, I want a rematch of our heads up. Remember when Nemo and I went heads up?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We just wanted to get the word out and remind everybody. It's either going to be at Pelly's or at Flamingo. We're still trying to figure out which one, right?
Correct. So, and know that some people are like, I can't afford it. Think about this. Right now, rooms are dirt cheap. And there's like Ellis Island and a couple of like Motel 6, et cetera, that are 20, 30, 40 bucks a night. Very cheap in comparison to Vegas. And then you have Bally's that normally is like 90 bucks. I'm getting them for 10 bucks right now, but probably 50 bucks. And then they go up from there if you want suites and other things. Vegas has never been so cheap. And then we think it's going to be around $60, $70 for the tournament. And that's all you're really required. And you can make it kind of cheaper for you if you depending on food and all of that situation. It is more expensive on the strip to eat food and those sorts of things. But Ellis Island has a great steak dinner. It's like 10 bucks or 12 bucks something.
And the barbecue is pretty good too. They got a separate restaurant just for
yes. Yeah. So just know that there's people that come that are able to be on a budget, and it's absolutely not a problem. And then there's just lots of nice people that are there. I mean, of course, it's our favorite event just because of so much. And this started, those of you that don't know, the weekend that I met Mike at Operation Jamie. I think we met at Forest Den, and then we were going to Walmart to get like the fish or the bowl that we used.
Leroy. We're going to get Leroy.
We were going to get Leroy.
Leroy needs to make an appearance at the World Series of Fenn.
He does.
Whoever has him out there in Searcher Land.
Yeah. Well, and the funny part was we went in and I said, Mike, what do you think about a poker tournament? And he's like, let's get some chips.
Right.
And we did in the Hilton lobby or the restaurant back there. We did a 16-hand poker tournament that someone turned us in for. Thank you, dorks. But then that's why we decided I had Forrest sign $100 bill, and my $100 bill, mind you, and Boomer Girl won it. But then the next year we said we didn't want to get in trouble with the New Mexico gaming law people, investigators, even though they were very nice to us. So we moved it to Vegas, and it has been legal ever since. And it has been a blast, and it keeps growing. And it's just
and
awesome.
Susie points out if you block rooms, you might get it cheaper. And we might look into that. We will keep you posted for sure. If we can get some kind of a discount, we will let you know.
Yeah, I think they are going to give us room. Well, we're going to set up a room block for something else that might be going on. So I think we will have room blocks.
Sorry. Stop teasing, they're saying, but that's okay. We'll let you know, everybody, when we can let you know. That's all we can say about that.
I know.
I mean, hit that.
He spoke. Okay. Yeah. If you do the blocker room, Susie, you're exactly right. And we're working right now. We have to sign something else, so we're getting close to it. Okay. Okay. So just know if you don't play poker, come anyway, because there's so many other things to do. A lot of people
watch. Yeah, you can
but
just watch. It's not the same.
I have to tell you, it's not fun. And I can tell you about half the people last year had never played poker before. The poker dealers are so patient. And I think several people that were in the winning group, they had never played before. So I got knocked out early. Everybody knows my story about how I got knocked out, and I won't be bitter about it. But some people, they just have what's called luck rather than poker skills. Things are called, it's kind of a crazy tournament because yeah. Okay. So you guys know, get to Vegas at least Thursday night because Friday's the kickoff. At least Thursday night. And we're going to have a full schedule that will be out. Oh, hold on.
I don't know what's going on around here. Usually the buy-in is $60. That's what it's been the last couple of years. If that changes, we would let everybody know, but it would be 60 to 75, somewhere in there. And then there's a rebuy if you want to. If you get knocked out, you can rebuy back in for the same number of chips. And I think you get 10,000 in chips, something like that. It's a no limit Texas Hold'em tournament. And the number of payouts is based on the number of people that enter. I think we had 70 or 80 last time. That was with people that rebought 70 or 80 entries. They paid like 9 spots, something like that. So in first place was $2,000. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Waco Joe says, anybody from Texas want a carpool? I have a truck and a bedroll. All right, let's do it. You guys saw the movie The Hangover. It could get crazy. That's all I'm going to say. Leave the chicken home.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You don't know the movie Hangover, right?
Oh, that's the Mike Tyson guy that has the big tiger.
Yeah, that's right. You do know
I've
him.
seen parts of that. I haven't seen the whole movie, but I've seen.
Wolfpack One. That's right. So yeah, it's Vegas. And get out of the house. This COVID thing. Everybody's stuck. By the end of January, I think things will really be a lot better. And yeah, but we'll probably have to play with our masks on. That probably will still be in effect by then. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the
but that's actually the reason that we want RSVPs is because some rooms have 5, 8, 9. Bally's is the best at 9, but we need to make sure we know. So RSVP right now at Cowlazars@gmail.com. again, ballpark idea. It's kind of funny because where we're at about 6 weeks out is where we're going to be. There will be some other invitations that might be going out and things like that might be around that weekend. But World Series of Fenn, be there. Come in Thursday, leave Sunday. What else, Mike?
Everybody, I think that's it for World Series of Fenn. Yeah, we'll see what kind of kooky prizes we can get. And again, if anybody wants to donate anything at all, just email me and we'll get it worked out. So yeah. Well, we'll see,
Okay.
Captain Marvel. That is a possibility. So we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see what.
She said the big COVID wave is coming back. I mean, that's a possibility. We'll see.
Yeah, and then
Just wait and see.
well, and then everybody needs to know too. Other than it's kind of like what we did for the finale up in Yellowstone. We're going to do our best in the situation that we have. We think the poker, unless Vegas starts shutting down again, which is always possible. We never thought it would shut down last year. It's possible. We're just not thinking it's probable. They might put more restrictions. And so those that have RSVP'd, we're going to try to get that information. We're hoping to have an event either way. I can tell you one event is absolutely that we have not announced. One event is absolutely happening that weekend. So we're hoping come hell or high water, one event is happening that weekend outside of the poker tournament. So there you have it. There it is.
And the other thing I'll mention that's happening the weekend before.
Happy birthday! Just look at you.
K-Pro's birthday just happens to be the weekend before everybody, but I'm sure we could do a little celebration thing that weekend. So yeah, World Series of Fenn, K-Pro's birthday, other things we're not talking about yet. It's going to be a kooky weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would say any of the ladies, please contact me before you make flight arrangements, because there might be a party that's just for ladies that you might want to be a part of.
I wish you weren't a liar.
Maybe.
What do you mean parties for ladies? There's no parties happening without me. And we'll see, everybody. And we'll see. That's all we can say. Okay, we doing phone lines? What are we doing?
I think we should do phone lines. And I want you to have that button very
All right,
quickly.
we're going to open up the phone lines, but we reserve the right to hang up on anybody. Everybody, you got 4 minutes. I'm going to time you after 4 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm saying there's some people that will be out in 4 seconds.
Right.
Do you see the cat and the dogs? No.
Oh,
Hold on. Do you guys see that little tiny kitty? And just drive it. That's the old dog behind Mike right there. And that old dog just cannot catch a little tiny 6-week-old kitten. So, Christy's gonna be here.
somebody says they posted something on Facebook, but I can't see.
Yeah, did you see it? It's on
No.
Copper Dan's page. I haven't seen it
Oh,
yet.
Copper Dan's page. I see. Okay. Yeah, let me check it out because we could always talk about that as well. Let's see.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
What's that?
It's long, but I think it's long and detailed, and that's probably not a bad thing.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, let's do phone lines instead. All right. Give me a second, everybody. We're going to do some phone lines.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your palm now.
That's not right. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to make sure we haven't done phone lines in quite a while. I got to make sure this is set up right. It looks set up right. Okay. The phone lines are open. Here's the number, everybody. Again, you get 4 minutes and be nice. And we did get a super chat. Chasing Indy. What's the color theme? Chasing Indy already with the questions. Give us a couple weeks. Give us a week or so to figure that out. There's the phone line, everybody.
Indy might be somebody that's going to weigh in on that. So,
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Phone lines.
Could you get your daddy on the phone?
Then there's the number if anybody wants to call in. And I got to apologize because I did not send out the Zoom. We did an impromptu Zoom last night. Talked about AGK, probably the majority of it, but I haven't sent it out yet. As soon as we're done going live, I will email it out to those who are on the list. So my first ever super chat, and they didn't even see it. I said, Chasing Indy, thanks for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. And did you hear me say, I'm not sure if you heard.
Yeah. And did you hit 1,000 subscribers yet? Chasing Indy? I know
No,
you're
she has to be super close.
Chasing Indy on YouTube, everybody.
Yeah. No,
Does it
like
have
I
anything to
said,
do with
Indy
the
might
plan?
be more involved to help make that call than, but I'm not saying any of that yet because that wouldn't be. Okay, where are we at? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
There it is.
Oh goodness. Here we go.
K-Pro and Cal.
Hey, Mike. Hey, K-Pro. How's it going?
Hey, all right. Who's this?
It's Waco Joe.
Waco Joe. How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I just wanted to ask, what color tie do I need to wear?
Oh, that is yet to be determined, my friend. Yet to be determined. But you do have a truck and you're willing to carpool. Is that what I saw?
That is correct. I'm willing to carpool.
There's a lot of searchers in Texas. I think it's probably the most populous state as far as searchers, it seems, are down in Texas.
Well, the state is the size of a country. So yes, as long as you're in the same general vicinity, that's like being California. Well, I have not picked. Okay, first of all, I don't know what you're referring to. But secondly, I need Indy's help with that. And so it's funny that Indy super chatted because Indy, I'm kind of a fish out of water. I just need Indy.
Purple, right? Forrest Fenn's.
Good save, K-Pro.
Well, the thing with Texas, though, Forrest is from Texas, and I think this has got something to do with it.
And that's where I grew up, and that's where I'm gonna be.
That's that Texas.
Oh, wow. Okay,
swagger, isn't it? Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Were you a searcher, Waco Joe? You been boots on the ground or what?
I have not been boots on the ground. No, I was searching on and off for 3 years, and my wife didn't really give me much support. So on the search anyway. So she wasn't fully on board with me going boots on the ground by myself. So
that's a common story that we hear. One spouse is into it and one is not.
Well, that's even the
Yeah,
same for you, Mike, and I. I mean, Mike, I was a little bit more into Forrest Fenn. You were more into all of them. So yeah. So
yeah, when she heard that people were passing away, she just kind of said, maybe you should wait so you can find somebody to go with you. And I mean, I've been in the wilderness before, up in New Mexico, Colorado, and I know what it's like and what it can be like. And she still wasn't, she wasn't on board with that. But I was a book searcher for like I said, on and off 3 years. And now I'm looking for AGKs.
ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, are you in Texas or have you ventured either way, or how far are you with that?
So there's 3 spots that I want to check out in Louisiana, and there's
Okay.
1 spot in Texas that I'm interested in. But yeah.
Now, I don't know if you know, we're doing weekly Zooms. They're right after our shows, Monday and Thursday. And we've been going over quite a bit of stuff in there. It's interesting, different thoughts, because there's usually between, I'd say 15 to, we got up to 40 one night on AGK. AGK is kind of the talk of the town in there. But like somebody went through and do you remember when he being Toby flipped the book that was Shelley's with all the highlighted words? Somebody was very nice in that chat, in that Zoom, and shared that with everybody that was in the Zoom. So they really share a lot of.
I saw that one.
Oh yeah, so Shelley has a book that she was highlighting all the subtle clues hidden throughout the book, and Toby picked it up and said, "Look what she's doing," and kind of thumbed it, and you could see the pages go. Well, some technical gurus could slow it down frame by frame and see everyone, or I shouldn't say everyone. I think there was 12 or 15 of the words that were highlighted from Shelley, and they shared them. Oh, we got a new kitty. Sorry, which I thought was interesting in itself. So, but just that everybody's sharing. There's a lot of sharing and ideas each week. So anyway, if you want to join us, just go ahead.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah, Mondays is usually whichever hunt, and then Thursdays, because Toby goes live, Toby and Shelly go live on Wednesdays. We do a show. We do our show on Thursday, and then that one revolves around AGK. There's more around AGK discussion than any of the others. So there you have it.
Okay, and I also wanted to say really quickly that I was formerly the criminal. I don't know if you guys caught on to that.
Yeah, we remember.
No, I did not. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know. Actually, I know now.
Run
The
a
name.
marathon one time, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
I
correct.
remember.
Yeah, so Toby started calling me Waco Joe probably, I don't know, a year ago, something like that. So I and then he, started mentioning Zoe. So I said, you know what, let me just change my name, because it's, people can definitely, so people will definitely know who I am versus the criminal.
Yeah, gotcha. Right.
Well, when you first started talking, I thought you were Rio Grande Joe, and then I was like, oh no, we're okay.
No, I haven't heard from him in a while.
I
Not
know.
confirmed.
Yeah, he's been out of commission for a while, but that's funny. Well, cool. I'm glad you called. Hopefully you make it to World Series of Fenn. I would be happy to meet you, because you also have a YouTube channel, right? Is it still active?
I do. It's a little rough around the edges, but I'm working on it.
Excellent. So
criminal.
No, I know. I'm all across the board. It's Waco Joe and Zoe. Yeah.
Okay, Waco Joe and Zoe on YouTube. All right, we hope to see you in January for the World Series of Fenn.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
yeah,
right,
thanks
thank
for calling in. Bye.
Love to meet you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Phone lines are still open. So you got to mute, K-Pro. People are saying they can hear the echo.
Sorry.
Basically, both of us have to stay muted until one of us talks is what's going to have to happen. The criminal won an AGK prize last show, I think. Oh, that's cool. Did he get one of the coins? Maybe.
Yeah, you guys saw my prize. You all thought it was like state.
What do they keep barking for? I don't get it.
The little tiny kitty. The little tiny
Oh,
kitties
the
come
cat.
out. And
All right.
she is sitting there, and
Thanks. Okay.
you gotta love. Okay, look. There's a little tiny kitty back there. Do you see her?
Yeah.
And she's just like, I'm standing my ground. I live here too. So anyway. Oh my gosh. People are already sending gifts. We haven't announced it. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys to pieces.
Anything yet, everybody?
Yeah, but I'm
He
super
says,
excited.
check your messenger.
I know. And I think that was the 14th bing I just got. I'm on live right now. I will afterwards, because there's lots to talk about, but I said I'm not talking until something actually happens. And we've talked, we've teased, Mike. Yeah.
Can I buy you?
Oh my God.
That was from Mr. Forrest.
You know what? I would like
Realize
just
I
to
have
say
that
this.
drop.
I'd like to say this right out loud. When you've had a really rough emotional week, you know what you need? Everyone needs a Cowlazars, because we just went to dinner and I laughed, and the soundboard is entertaining tonight. Still shocking, but I'm smiling at that.
You just throw some money at it and say, go away.
Just having fun, everybody.
Oh, goodness
I forgot
gracious.
to have the I buy you drop. Okay. All right. We got about, and you got to mute, April. I can see, I can hear us. What's your P.O. box? I got something. So down in the description is the address if anybody wants to send us anything. There is a address, a P.O. box. It's actually not a P.O. box, actually a personal mailbox. And there's a difference. But the address, if you want to send us anything, and that's for me or K-Pro, is down below in the description of the video. But yeah, we'll get to all those details. We just wanted to make sure everybody realized the World Series of Fenn is in full effect. It's only 3 months from now. So biggest thing is just making airfare and checking it and getting that. And then we'll have the details for the weekend a little bit later on down the road.
Yeah. So Friday night, all day Saturday, and then Sunday, you could leave Sunday morning. We're recovering Sunday morning. And so it's usually Sunday afternoon. Some people hung out afterwards. And they went ziplining and this and that. I actually had to fly out. This will be the first World Series of Fenn that I may be here, not as a total visitor. We'll see, though. That's a little bit up in the air, and that'll be an exciting couple of months the next couple of months, because my life always has adventure. We won't know for a little bit, but I'll definitely try to be here Sunday as well. Okay, are we taking any more phone calls?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
I think people might be talked out actually for the latitude longitude solve. So we can do a show on that again. Question is, are we going to do a Zoom tonight? We did a Zoom yesterday. I was thinking of taking off tonight, but then we do the Zoom tomorrow night. We do the
Okay, people are saying there's no PO box in the description. I've gotten 2 messages, and 3D Bronze said it,
Okay.
and Andy asked.
Update. What you got to do is refresh, and then look in the description. Actually, I'll do the same thing and make sure it's there. It's at the very bottom.
Okay, you guys ready? BC has asked this question.
But I can put
Just got here. What is World Series of Fenn in 100 words or less? The World Series of Fenn is a weekend of activities that focus around a poker tournament that has treasure hunting fanatics that used to be forest fen searchers that are a variety of different hunt searchers come together to have a blast for about 72 hours. You don't have to play poker ever before. You can do well. We have prizes, we have surprises, and we have one major event that we are wanting to share with many of you that would like to be a part of it. So that,
guys, go ahead.
Go ahead. That was
I was gonna say, let's
that was my first
pictures from the World Series of Fenn. Here we go. Yeah, it's a big party, is what it is. Hey,
this one, I will say, there was, I think, 1 or 2 people that brought kids. I would not. Oh God, I would not recommend that.
This was even before the party started. So, yeah. All right. There's a bunch of different pictures. So
we got a suite. Actually, ladies, we might want to get a suite.
Copper Dan in the house.
Yeah, that was where. No, not met Copper Dan, but close.
So this is from the actual tournament. Toby was in there last year and filmed the final table. That's on YouTube somewhere. And then these are pictures from the actual Bailey's poker room. And as you can see by Dan's face, it's a lot of fun. K-Pro with the thumbs down whenever she gets knocked out.
That was when I think I don't remember. He won the coin. Was he? I don't remember what it was, but yeah, there were coins everywhere.
And there's the crew, Larry. There's our waitress, Dawn. She took care of everybody. And there's a whole bunch of people. This guy jumped in. He's a local in Vegas. There's Nelica. There's Morrow. There's Copper Dave. His back there. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Let's see what other pictures we got. Oh, this is a cool one. Everybody comes and brings their items from the chase. So there's the 2019, the 2018, and then the Jenny Kyle gold medallion. So yeah, we had a lot of stuff happening. This is last year's, right? Yeah, this was last year's. Decal, Jonesy, AJ Rainville, Steve, Larry.
And AJ showed up in a cow costume.
Oh, that's in here somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was at one of the events before. This was the night before we did kind of a practice tournament. Decal, different people having fun, but this was right after one of the. So when people said, no, Susie, no, that's okay. People are having a great time. And Indy, I have that in mind. We need to talk. So yeah, this was after the World Series of Fenn. A few of us, which was Dan, Decal was actually totally sober. The other 2 of us weren't. And John Bobbitt, we went down to the not liquor store, the like gift shop, and we bought like $4,000 worth of $4,000 worth of alcohol and snacks. Mike went and got all the pizzas. I think you had like 10 pizzas. This was right before, and we're like, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Actually, this is 2 years ago, if I remember right. Not
yeah.
last. This was 2 years ago.
That was when we got the Flamingo suite
here in Vegas. Yeah. And we went to an escape room. We did an escape into groups. We split up into groups. And I think the girls won that because 2 years ago, I think the girls won. Last year, the boys won. Something like that.
Well, the girls only won, most people said, because the guy that's on the back, gosh, I've forgotten his name. So Ryan, I forgot his name, but he was our team captain because he wanted to play with his mom. And was that Stephen Laurie Barnes' son?
Yeah, Stephen Laurie's.
Yes.
Yeah, and Steve won last year. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a box. Somebody got somebody for their birthday. How am I going to top that this year? Oh, I can think of one thing.
Okay. I'm not responding because you tell me to stop teasing.
Pretty sweet box, though, right? Yeah, with the coin.
It was awesome. It was coins, and actually, if you open the lid, you can see ingrained in whatever embossed. That's the actual poem.
Yeah, on the inside. And somebody said that's not a gift you get for a friend.
Yeah, we hadn't announced that we were potentially dating, and so it was funny because because that actually made for lots of excitement or lots of adventures that weekend when you got me that, and people were like, "Huh? Oh, there's AJ."
He actually played the poker tournament in that outfit. Oh, there's Sasha. Remember the reporter was there, Matt. Remember him?
Yeah.
And then decal. Yeah. There may have been a couple drinks involved here. I don't know.
No comment. That's Deborah, one of our favorite dealers.
There's Mindy. There's Jeremy. There's so many people, man. I get them all mixed up.
There's Larry.
There's Camelia's husband. Yeah, there's Larry. Yeah, it's just and it's funny because so many people show up and they're like, I'm so and so, and we're like, well, who are you on Facebook? Who are you on Thor? Who are you on? There's so many different screen names.
And some people are like, just put down my handle. You cannot know my name, and then they want to talk, whatever it is. Yeah, Mike was only taking pictures of me. Goodness gracious. This is them being very, very patient with some of the people. Yeah, there's Boomer Girl who knocked me out 2 years in a row.
And we have Forest Fenn poker chips. I guess we need to do that again this year, huh? Maybe. We have fun stuff we give away. We had T-shirts. We had sweatshirts.
There's going to be a gift for every single person that comes. So we've got, that's part of the thing that you said you don't need to worry about all the details. You just show up.
And there's Mindy, there's Kim, there's Steve, and there's that guy who's concentrating on the cards. And then there's somebody there just having fun.
Yeah. You know what? I got knocked out early and I don't even care because it was just so much fun. So there's AJ. Oh, there's JC.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and that's Jason, North Face. That was in the back of the other one. So lots of names that you know. I will tell you, this is the one and only event that everybody has come together, no matter what happens. Oh, there's the group. I think this was 2 years ago.
Yeah, this is 2 years ago. There's Mr. Bobbit with his slot ticket. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. And then I've got pictures from last year somewhere, but you guys get the idea. It's a big party. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think last year got a little, because we all got to know each other 2 years ago, or a lot of us did. There was a couple of new faces, but a lot of faces we knew before. So it got a little crazier than normal. There's Bobbit. Hey, I think that was well into the night. Yeah.
And these are actually the winners. These are the 5 winners. I did not place in the money on this one. So and there's a Jason North Face right there.
Yes.
Winners. Yeah. It's a fun time.
Yeah.
And then here's Copper Dan and his brother. Rick from Pawn Star.
Yeah. I think a group made a Pawn Star run. A group went and zip lined. There was lots of people doing lots of things that weekend. So I believe he will be. Indy Carter, house husband, I believe will be there. I've been talking to some people on the underground. You were one of them, Indy. I think some people are definitely going to be there, but that's, yeah. So I will say there's some formalities of some of the other event going on, but we do need to get a ballpark idea of what we're looking at for late Friday, Friday evening and Saturday for the poker tournament. There's just a couple different, I'll just say, venues that need to be worked out. And then there'll be some more, there's a lot more formality coming, but it's a little bit chicken or the egg right now. And we're trying to figure that out. right now.
And this is what we say. Everybody's invited to the World Series of Fenn. Everybody. So if you're sitting there thinking, well, not me. No, you're invited too. Everybody's invited to the World Series of Fenn. We just say leave all the drama on the forums and on Facebook and on wherever else the issues pop up. And it's just a time for searchers to come together and have fun. And now that Forrest is gone, I think it's a way for people. And now that the Thrill of the Chase is over, I think this would be a good way to do a finale for that, to get together and talk about things and kind of reminisce over the 10 years of the Thrill of the Chase. So, but yeah, World Series of Fenn. We thought of changing the name, and then we thought, no, it's always going to be World Series of Fenn. Forrest Fenn's Thrill of the Chase is what started it, and Forrest Fenn's Thrill of the Chase is what keeps it going because the community is still here. Thrill of the Chase might be over, but the community is still here. Go ahead, Kip.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say exactly that. We have in the years have had people come together and become really, really good friends. And then we have had people that have had differences of opinion. And I'm going to be one of them that either we had some people that weren't even Forrest Fenn fans, maybe some anti-Forrest people that came, and we all put that aside. And the cool part is there's tons of security and there's no issues because we're in a casino. Vegas is ready for us. It is the city that is ready for things like this. So it's fun. But I think at like most events, I've probably done a dozen searcher events. 99% of the time, the drama is left behind. And that's the cool part, is you just come and you have a great time and you smile and you think, why have we been so silly as what I call a keyboard warrior? You put that aside and you just have fun. And it's awesome. And it's great.
Okay, I think that's it for tonight's Monday night. What do you think, April? We are at the 1 hour mark.
We are. I don't even know how. Yeah, leave the drama with the llamas. That's absolutely true. But yeah, okay. So to recap in 30 seconds, need to be there by Friday. Try to stay until maybe Sunday noonish. Plane tickets will be super cheap right now. So that's the 29th through the 31st. Definitely be there for the poker tournament. I would recommend being there late Friday, please. And then some of you, I need to talk offline, and yeah, there's some things happening, and we will get very formal with invitations, flyers, information, probably in the next 2 weeks or so, but we need to give them some ideas on ballpark numbers. So please RSVP at cowlazars@gmail.com. Just say whatever name you want. The searcher says 4. How many are playing in the poker tournament and or coming. So I think if you guys want to meet Mama Cowlazars, you got to be there. I mean, for that alone, she's sweet. She's wonderful. I love her. And she's going to be in town that weekend.
Yeah, she'll be there. I may even talk her into playing. You never know. Okay. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I got to send the Zoom out. Mute, Gabriel. I got to send the Zoom out from me last night, and then I don't know about one tonight. We'll see. If not, we'll do one tomorrow for sure, though. Tomorrow for the Beacon Star. Yeah, and that's it. Waco Joe says, I haven't been arrested in Vegas yet, so there you go.
Well, I hope that Randy from the Beacon Star comes, but is he even allowed back in the city?
Yeah, right. It could be a lot of fun depending who shows up. So, all right, everybody, we appreciate it. It's just kind of a slow Monday night, but that's okay. We got Halloween in 2 weeks. If anybody's doing anything fun for that, but me and K-Pro will go live again Thursday, and yeah, we'll see everybody then. I'll send that Zoom out. I know I forgot to earlier. Whoops, that's not the right one. That's not the right one, but we can play that one too, though.
It's open when it's light, it's open when it's dark. It's the treasure hunt amusement park. Masquerade and Forrest Fenn are closed, but there are plenty more rides than just those. There's Beacon Star and Treasure Man, Vegas Die and Oak Island. Give 'em a try and you'll be smiling. This place never closes, that's for certain. There's always a reason to keep searching. Boots on the ground, look, look, look. Your ticket to the ride is the book. The dream of the treasure is the hook. The dream of the treasure is the hook.
Address is down below.
Keep searching forever, start searching now. Grand adventures with K-Pro and Cow. The secret, a gypsy's kiss, the whistle pig. Come watch our show, win a prize, little or big. This place never closes, that's for certain. There's always a reason to keep searching. Boots on the ground, look, look, look. Your ticket to the ride is the book. The dream of the treasure is the hook. The dream of the treasure is the hook.